Hello everyone, Kyle here, and today we're going to be going over, is Siege Astrotrain slash Earthrise really worth $50 in the long run? So, I made a video a couple months back saying, is Siege Astrotrain really worth $50? And in my opinion, I said no. I said he would be worth, I would get him if he was on clearance or when he was worth like $40 to $30. And that's what I did. So in this video, I will be discussing, was I too harsh on the price point for Siege Earthrise Astrotrain. Now, before I address those issues, I got this Astrotrain at Megalopus Toys for about 37 bucks. Great deal. He's sold out now, but I got him, while I could. So yeah, now let's get into the issue that I believe a lot of people have been really expressing with the new Siege line. And I'm one of those people who agrees. I'm in the middle with it. So, start off with, here we have Siege Leaderclass Shockwave. One of the figures which is really more, is he really worth a leader? Because a lot of people, even I agree, that he's just a Voyager with a couple accessories, but I don't have a backpack on him, but yeah. I don't really have an issue with him in this case because he's about a little bit taller than Megatron, and with all his stuff, he's nearly the same size as Ultra Magnus. So that's why I never really had an issue with him. Plus, his extra parts can form a drone, something he can, like a flight stand. Let's go with Leader Ultra Magnus slash the Galaxy Optimus mold. I want to say this is my favorite Ultra Magnus that I own, other than animated. I really like. He feels solid, really solid. There's not really any hollow pieces in Magnus, so I'm fine with the price point with 50. Now, I did get these guys both at retail price, and I gotta say, Ultra Magnus feels a hell of a lot heavier than Shockwave, and they basically both have all their stuff on, so for his backpack. So yeah, Magnus comes with essentially five guns, 2 missiles, 2 guns, and then his big rifle, his armor, and then the individual white Optimus Prime. That's why I like Magnus. He comes with armor, guns, and the individual robot. Shockwave here, kind of the same thing. He has himself and then the armor, but not the accessories. Now, the armor gives him an extra mode, which is that weird spaceship mode. You can still have his gun mode too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I don't really have an issue with this Shockwave. It's just, he's a great figure all around, and all the parts that he uses can be, transformed with and everything too. So, and like, you can store them on them, you don't have to put them off to the side. And they actually look really decent with them, in my opinion. Now, let's go a couple years back. Titans Return Astrotrain, which mine is obviously customized to look more G1-esque. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with this figure, to be honest. I really thought it was a good figure for the Titans Return line. The only hollow places, I guess, is really a little bit of his arms and legs, but he doesn't feel cheap. He feels, good. And I can feel a little bit of weight difference, but not that much. They weigh about the same. They feel about the same in, the hand weight. The height, their feet are touching, and yes, he doesn't have his boots on, but I'm not there yet. They're about that height. Yeah. I want to say for what you're getting with this, he's getting it's just a good-sized Voyager with 2 guns and a Headmaster and Triple Changer. For that time, everyone was happy with this, really. And, I'm okay with them too. I think it's a good figure. It's just, I don't really like the train mode, but the spaceship and robot mode were really good, in my opinion. And here we have Voyager-class Megatron. This guy was about 30 bucks. You can find them for cheap, around 20 on eBay. So He is worth 30. I really do like this Megatron. Nothing to take away from him. Now, let's compare a Voyager and the new Leader Class figure. Weigh, about the same. I can't really feel any weight differences. Astrotrain's still a lot shorter. So, yeah. Now, I'm not done yet, so don't get the conclusions. Astrotrain does come with the flight stand / tender cart with about 5 accessories. And this thing does look pretty cool. It does have a really good purpose, and I really do enjoy this thing. Whenever I mess around or just playing with it and filming, I really do like this. I'm glad they included this. You get 5 weapons, the missile pods, the machine gun, is a normal rifle, and 2 twin guns, which, these. The flight stand, really good idea. At first, I didn't really think that they would go that far with the flight stand and all that, but I thought it was good. Back when I did the Astrotrain video, I did not know he had boots, which he does come with, and it does make him a bit taller. And if I get those on real quick, I will also put a slideshow of photos I took with the Siege Astrotrain. So here he is with the boots, and here he is with Megatron, and Max is a little bit taller still, but, can't really see that because of the way his wings are. So yeah. And here he is with Magnus. Magnus is still a little bit taller than him, and then here he is with Shockwave. Shockwave's still taller than him too. Which, here. So you guys can believe me. And then here he is with Titan's Return, Astrotrain. Now, I did get some criticism for making that older video, and people are saying, oh, you didn't look at the Sunbro animation stuff. You guys are right, but in my opinion, $50 for this guy? Nah. $37, I think, was a reasonable, thing. It's a Voyager with a tender cart and a lot of guns. And I never really thought of paying the full $50, but $30, I can see why people got mad, because it's a Voyager, like a shorter Voyager with extra guns and a cargo. And I think that's a good inclusion with this set. And $37 to $40, that's a good price for Siege Astrotrain. And I know Hasbro wouldn't go out of their way, but I kind of wish they would make it like a different class instead of labeling everything a Leader Class, like they do with Jetfire for Commander Class. It's just, I kind of wish they would do something in between Voyager and Leader and have them for around $45 to $40. I want to, because back in the Prime Wars trilogy, yes, they were cheaper, but the leaders were a lot taller. And, I understand, like, Hasbro's been shrinking everything for, making everything better and more stable. And, I appreciate that, and they were shrinking it. It's just, when you compare the deluxes of Power of the Primes to Siege, I want to say it can go to about 1 inch to 2 inches, or with the taller ones, maybe 1 inch or so. The Voyager is about 2 inches, but when it comes to the leaders, it's basically just Voyagers with the extra stuff. And, I understand that taxes and everything's raising, but I'm not too sure about all this. So in conclusion, Siege Astrotrain is a really good Voyager. A really, really good Voyager. I want to say it's really well done. The only downsides to him is, on mine, his joints or tabs are tight where they kind of worry me, because it feels like to the point where if I'm pulling on it a little too hard, I might break or crack the plastic. That's really the only issue I have with them, and I just wish he had a wrist swivel, but to the way he transforms, I can see why. He is a really well done Voyager. I'm not going to say he's a good leader because I still have the issue where he's shorter than Megatron without the boots. And with the boots, he's at nearly the same height as him. That's why I'm not going to say he's a good leader. So, yeah. If you can find him for cheap, I highly recommend him. But not for the full 50. And I don't have a problem with, I'm not going to go out of my way and start criticizing people for buying them for $50. Go ahead, do what you want. It's your money, not mine. But that's my lead up to Siege Astrotrain. Is he worth the leader price? Not to me. Is he worth like $40 to like $35? Yes. I do believe that because he's a Voyager with extra stuff. And that's about it. Thank you for watching my video.